This is week 9 of the 2015 season. Coach Bob Pecknold and the Deacons are 5-1 overall, 1-1 in ACC play. We are coming off of the disappointing result last week on the road against our rivals, the Duke Blue Devils. And we were just coming off of a victory in a rivalry game over NC State. We entered this game ranked number 4 in the country for the second straight week in a row. We entered with a long winning streak against Duke in this rivalry series. Last season, the game against Duke, we needed a big comeback in order to get the win. Ended up winning it on the final play of the game with a field goal. Duke already had a big upset win earlier this season against North Carolina. Duke was playing good this year. We knew this was not going to be an easy game. Certainly, we're not overlooking our rival here. Knew we were going to have to bring our A-plus game in order to get the job done on the road against a very hungry Duke team. Wanted to get out to a good start in this one, and that just did not happen the way we had it planned. Once again, Duke jumped out to a big-time first-half lead against us. They got the scoring started with a 47-yard field goal from Tidwell to put them up 3-0. We turned the ball over in our own territory, threw an interception, just trying to fit it into a window and get ourselves first down. Ended up underthrowing the receiver, got picked off, defender made a good play. Duke was able to get into the end zone with a 1-yard pass from Wade to Tucker. Then they were able to get the ball back and break a long 66-yard touchdown run with Graves. Just like that, it was 17-0 Duke. Backs up against the wall right away. Offensively, we couldn't get anything going in the first half. No points at all in the first half for us. Defense was able to step up in the second quarter and shut Duke down, but we went into halftime trailing 17-0. Got things figured out a bit during halftime. Came out inspired, put together a nice drive, ending with a 6-yard touchdown pass from Garrison to Wood. That cut it down to a 10-point game. This third quarter, it was really just back and forth between being behind 10 and being behind 17. Putting together a nice drive there to get a touchdown, but not able to get the stop on Duke. They drove down 3-yard touchdown run with Maines, made it 17 points again. We drove down Garrison to Baxter, 37-yard touchdown pass, made it 10 points. Then Duke breaking a long touchdown pass here, 75 yards from Wade to Morris, back to a 17-point game. But we had another response, 46 yards, Garrison to Baxter, back to a 10-point game, trailing by 10, entering the fourth quarter, just spending all game trying to come back into this one. In the fourth, breaking a long run here off of a nicely ran option play, 53 yards for Jasper Goolsby. That made it a 3-point game. Defense stepping up in the fourth quarter. We gave ourselves a chance here at the end. We got the ball in our own territory. Time running out, we knew we needed to put together a drive and at least get into field goal range, have a chance to tie things up. It just did not work out for us, very unfortunately. Time running out, trying to make something happen. Garrison throwing the ball downfield ends up getting picked off. A good play by the Duke defender, just not going the way we needed it to, and sealing the deal with an interception there. It was a really rough loss for us. This was an emotional game. Huge win for Duke, their 5th win of the season. It ends a long losing streak to us. They are now just 1 win away from bowl eligibility. That would end a long drought for them. Duke, under a first-year head coach, they are playing some great football, 5-2 record. They might even have higher ambitions than just getting to a bowl game at this point. For us, it's a very emotional loss. Definitely tears on faces of Deacon players and fans alike after this one. We left everything we had on the field, gave it all the effort we had. We just didn't have enough today. Just something wasn't there for us. We felt like we had our chances in this one, even though we were trailing the entire game. We felt like we had some opportunities on all sides of the ball, offensive, defensively, special teams even. Felt like we had some chances. Maybe if we made some plays differently, we could have got ourselves back into this game better, but it was not meant to be. Painful loss here that will drop us from the number 4 ranking out of the top 10. First loss of the season. Certainly hurt, but we gotta have a short memory. We gotta move on. Gotta bounce back. Got a huge game coming up this week. Alright, let's go. Come on, move on. Now a look at the ACC standings. Right now, starting in the ACC Atlantic, number 11 in the country, the Clemson Tigers, 5-1 overall, 3-0 in conference play. They have won 3 straight games. A big win, 35-31 at North Carolina for them last week. They will be at home against Boston College this week. Boston College having a solid year of their own, 4-2 overall, 3-1 in conference play. After the blowout loss at Maryland, they get an OT victory against Virginia. They will be on the road against number 11 Clemson. Big test for Boston College coming up. It's a big game though, the top 2 teams currently in the Atlantic Division. Here we are, number 13 in the country now, 5-1 overall, 1-1 in conference play. Coming off of the first loss of the season, 3 points at Duke. We've got ourselves a big challenge this week, another road game at the number 9 ranked team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Let's go. Maryland is 3-3 overall, 1-1 in conference play. Last game was that blowout victory against Boston College. They will be at home against a dangerous Duke team. Florida State is 4-3 overall, 1-3 in conference play. Coming off of back-to-back sort of lopsided losses, including at home against Miami. Their next game will be against us on the road. They have a bye this week. NC State, the defending ACC champions, having a very disappointing season. They are now 2-5 overall, 0-4 in conference play. Loses 4 straight ACC games. Give Virginia Tech a battle at home, but ended up falling by 6 points. They will be on the road at Georgia Tech this week. There will be a new ACC champion. NC State's really going to have to step up if they want to have a shot at getting to a bowl. For us, that loss against Duke, obviously that hurt, but it was a non-divisional loss, so we can still control our own destiny in the Atlantic. We are certainly going to have to step up and start winning here. Another loss, and if Clemson keeps winning, we could lose that ability to control our own destiny, so going to have to bounce back right now. Come on. Looking to Coastal, the number 9 ranked Virginia Tech Hokies are 5-1 overall, 2-1 in conference play. Winners of 2 straight after the close loss against, 12-point loss against North Carolina. Virginia Tech playing good football this year, getting a win at the defending ACC champions on the road. They will be hosting us, number 13 Wake Forest. That is a big ACC game. Duke is 5-2 overall, 2-1 in conference play. Winners of 2 straight, including that big victory against us. They will be on the road against Maryland this week. Duke very much in the thick of things here in the Coastal race. As is Georgia Tech, 4-2 overall, 2-1 in conference play, getting an out-of-conference win last week on the road at Kansas State. They will be at home against NC State this week. Miami, the defending Coastal winner, 4-3 overall, 2-2 in conference play, getting a big victory at Florida State last week. Their next game will be at home against Virginia. They have a bye this week. North Carolina, number 25 in the country, 4-3 overall, 2-2 in conference play. Coming off of a close loss at home against Clemson, they will be at home against Virginia this week. And here is Virginia, 2-3 overall, 0-2 in conference play. Back-to-back close conference losses, including in overtime at Boston College. They'll look for their first ACC win this week at number 25, North Carolina. So that is the ACC as it stands. Very interesting. Now a lot of football to be played. Take a look at the top 25 now. Look at the BCS rankings. Number 1, the mighty Alabama Crimson Tide. Winners of 4 straight national championships, 5 of the last 6 national titles. Alabama is 7-0. They are rolling, blowing out opponents last week, taking care of business at Kentucky 31-3. Their last 3 games especially, defense has been playing very solid and putting up points. Alabama looking very, very strong. They will be at home against Tennessee this week. Notre Dame is number 2 in the BCS. They are 7-0. Made it to the national championship last season before losing to Alabama. Notre Dame looking very, very strong as well. Started off the season with 3 straight impressive victories, destroying San Jose State 52-0 at home last week. They've got a big game coming up this week at home against number 14 Ohio State. Should be a good one. Number 3, the LSU Tigers are 7-0. LSU looking very strong as well, coming off of a 35-17 win at Mississippi State. The next game will be at home against Auburn. They have a bye this week. Number 4, the Georgia Bulldogs, another unbeaten, highly ranked BCS SEC team. Georgia is 7-0. They're coming off of a close victory at home against Missouri, able to win that one by a field goal. They'll be on the road at Arkansas this week. Northwestern, the surprising Northwestern Wildcats, are number 5 in BCS with a 6-0 record, taking care of business at Minnesota last week. They will be on the road at Wisconsin, looking to get to 7-0. Number 6 is the USC Trojans, 6-1 record, blowing out Colorado at home their last game. They will be on the road at Arizona State this week. Number 7, the Texas Longhorns with a 5-1 record, winning a high-scoring game at home against Oklahoma. They have won 5 straight after getting blown out at Notre Dame. They will be at home against Texas Tech this week. Number 8, the Oregon Ducks with a 5-1 record, winning at Arizona State their last game. They'll be at home against Arizona this week. Number 9 in the BCS is the TCU Horned Frogs, 4-1 record. Their only loss coming against us. They have won 3 straight since then, taking care of Kansas their last game. They will be at home against West Virginia this week. They're coming off of a bye. And number 10 in the BCS is the Virginia Tech Hokies, 5-1 record, taking down NC State on the road last game. They will be hosting us. 13 Wake Forest, big game there. That is a look at the top 10 in the BCS as it stands. We are number 12 in the BCS, 13 in the coaches poll, 12 in the BCS. Here's a look at the rest of the top 25. So, of course, that loss will drop us out of the top 10. See that? That's not what we wanted to see. It was very exciting to have a number 4 ranking. The loss will drop us out of the top 10, but we are just halfway through the season at this point. 5-1, still have got played 6 games, still got 6 regular season games left to go. We certainly have an opportunity to climb back up in the rankings. Control our own destiny in the ACC as it stands. Still have everything in front of us. Gotta shake it off, get ready for this huge game. A victory here could put us right back in the top 10, keep us right in the thick of things in the Atlantic. A loss, and it could hurt. It could hurt really bad again. So this is a huge ACC matchup. We are number 13 in the coaches poll. They're number 9 in the coaches poll. Both 5-1. Huge game coming up here. Virginia Tech is coached by legendary head coach Carl Klecker in his 29th season as head coach of Virginia Tech. Last season, Virginia Tech finished with a 9-4 record, ending with a victory in the Kraft Fight Hunger Bowl over Utah. This is the first matchup between Wake Forest and Virginia Tech in the Coach Bob Pecknold era. First matchup since the 2011 season. Virginia Tech won that game 38-17 in Winston-Salem. Both of us sitting strong, 5-1. Louisville, Virginia Tech a big win at Louisville earlier this season, just the loss against North Carolina. A couple strong wins their last 2 games. For us, had some impressive wins earlier in the season, taking down TCU and Penn State on the road. Winning against Rutgers, that's Rutgers' only loss. Tough loss at Duke last week, game we trailed the whole game. Duke's looking strong this season. Got ourselves a big challenge here. Duke just defeated us for the first time since the 1999 season. We are looking to beat Virginia Tech For the first time since the 1983 season, do not play Virginia Tech as much as we played Duke, but we just had a streak ended in a negative way for us. We are hoping to bounce back and end this streak in a positive way. This should be a great game. Very pumped up for this. Let's go. Come on. First, a quick look at the never-changing settings of Dynasty, and we will get this game underway. It's been a crazy season so far. A lot of ups and downs. Some incredible wins. Heartbreaking loss last game, but still have a whole second half of the season at least to go. So plenty of time to win what we want, get back to where we wanted to be. Now last season we were undefeated out of conference play and we went 500 in ACC play. That is going on for us right now. We went 4-0 out of non-conference games. We're 1-1 in ACC right now. We certainly want to change that trend, start winning, compete for the ACC Championship. This is a huge game for both teams. So pumped up to get this going. Let's do it. Week 9 of the 2015 season, number 13 Wake Forest at number 9 Virginia Tech. Let's go. Come on. Virginia Tech, they're going to be rocking their regular home uniforms here. And we will be rocking our regular road uniforms. We are all set. Huge game coming up. Let's get out to Blacksburg. Come on.
Hokie high is the chant for Virginia Tech, and the Hokies are on the field at Lane Stadium, one of the most intense venues in all of college football. A dangerous one for any visitors to come in if they are in search of the victory, and the Hokies are going to try to make sure their visitors don't get out with the W. That's going to wrap it up here in the studio, but we'll be here to keep you up to date on everything else going on in college football throughout our game. Time for ESPN's College Football. Fred Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit on the call.
We've got a pigskin feast coming your way from Lane Stadium in Blacksburg, Virginia. Hello, football fans. Brad Nessler here, along with Kirk Herbstreit in the booth and Aaron Andrews on the sideline. Tonight's matchup is presented by Dove Men Plus Care. Be comfortable in your own skin. We'll be seeing the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Set to bring you more exciting football as the bowl and national championship pictures start to take shape. Time's come now to take you down to the field for the coin toss. Brought to you by Dove Men Plus Care. Be comfortable in your own skin.
Here we go for this big ACC matchup between the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the Virginia Tech Hokies. This is a big game between two ACC contenders, two ranked teams. It's been an emotional season for us so far. We got all the way up to number 4 in the country. Had some crazy, exciting wins, especially against TCU and Penn State. Tough loss for us last week. Very painful loss. Dropped us out of the top 10. Maybe took away some of the national respect that we earned. We're going to look to earn it back right here. A big matchup on the road. This is a huge game for both teams. Need this win to stay right in the thick of things in the Atlantic race. Win here could put us right back in the top 10. So plenty of football to play this season. This is a huge, huge game. Come on! We're so pumped up for this one. Let's go. Lewis back to returning your underway. That's a strong kick. That's going to be a touchback.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Let's get an update now. Here's Reese Davis. Reese.
The Longhorns coming to today's
Texas
game
getting a
ranked
victory
number
there
7.
against
There was
Texas
some
Tech.
bad blood in this one today. And for Johnson, he finished the day with a pair of touchdown catches. In other games, the Tigers were ranked 11th in the nation. They hope that spot proves they are capable of rising much higher. This game was tighter than spandex on a sumo wrestler. The Tigers win it, 21-14.
All right, thanks a lot, Reese.
Let's go. Come on. Let's see how we bounce back. See how we respond to adversity. Huge game coming up here. Put together a really strong week in practice. Came together as a team. We're ready for this game. Let's go.
On the field for the first drive.
And let's start things off just on the ground here. A little halfback draw. Pennington's got some room. Nice blocking, nice run, nice start.
And the tailback broke that one
Let's
for a
go.
very nice game.
Give the offensive line some kudos there. They blocked very well up front to create the holes for this back.
Excellent start here. Picking up a nice gain on the road. Taking us all the way up to the 43-yard line.
First and 10, all on their own 43.
Oh, Garrison looking to move off. The defender's able to come off
They brought the quarterback down. Nice play.
really quick. Garrison looking to move up, maybe make a throw, maybe what is wrong with it, but the defender able to come off things there and make a big play, gonna drop us in the backfield. Alright, shake that off.
From their own 40-yard line. It's second down.
Second and 13. We're gonna look to power run it here, get it to Goolsby.
Nice run.
About
and he's
5.
down. Goolsby
Gonna
gains
make
about
things
5 yards
a
on the
little
road.
bit easier for us here. There's a chance on third down.
They
Big
need to
play
get
coming
inside
up
the
here.
47.
First time we put us past midfield.
This
Let's
is
go.
where you get false starts.
Pressure coming. Oh, trying to
It's the senior
buy
corner who's
time,
able to
make something
provide for the
happen.
sack.
Nice call here, but they might want to wait a while before going back
Gonna
to
run
it.
out. Yeah, it was gonna run into a big hit there if he went up. Trying to fly back, maybe get a throw off. Virginia Tech's defense going to close the door there on us, and it's going to be time to punt it away.
Walker is the punter. Oh, excellent punt.
Just a long beat there, going
This
to
one goes over the goal line,
go
and this
into
will
the
be a
end
touchback.
zone for a
They'll
touchback. So
certainly
we
need better
switch
production from this
flip field
offense as
position,
the
coming
game
back at
goes
the
on.
20.
Well, they had their opportunities here to make some plays to try to quiet this crowd.
Offense not
but
able
they
to
weren't
get things
able to do
done.
it.
Let's see what our defense can do
Keep
here.
going
Come
this
on,
way,
let's go.
the stadium is going to get
Shut him
even
down
louder.
here.
This drive will start at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Harris is looking to throw, and he got Parrish.
And he's got his man.
He may go. Lamb chasing him down. Great effort by Lamb to
Save the touchdown.
track him down, keep him getting the end zone, but a huge play there right away
So
from
on
Virginia
first
Tech.
down, they go to the air and pick up huge yardage.
Well, that was just a well-executed play. They
Harris.
picked the perfect
Oh,
time to break the
just
defense
got it
with a
in
passing
there.
play, and it worked.
Lamb was in the air, tried to reach back, not able to make a catch. Huge Virginia Tech game. Very painful loss last week. We felt like there were some opportunities that could have got the game closer if we could have made the plays. A couple sort of plays we just missed. Just missing that one.
So the big gain resulting from
Just
the
getting that
pass
pass
play
in there.
leads us for the first and
Huge
10.
game. 1st and 10 now for Virginia Tech there in the red zone. Harris looking to throw again.
And down he goes at the 15-yard line. Here's an update from the studio and restate.
The victor's valiant against a team whose specialty is winning. Michigan and Michigan State, the Paul Bunyan Trophy at stake.
Second
And
and
for
6
Michigan,
now.
they've lost 2 in a row.
Come on,
From the
let's go.
15-yard line. 2nd down. Play fake.
Oh, he's got a chance. Touchdown. Virginia Tech with a really nice play call there. They had it set up very well. Touchdown Hokies.
They decided to go to the running back on that touchdown pass.
Just a nice job by the quarterback of showing great patience here, going through his progressions, finally finding the back to get into the end zone.
Virginia Tech up 6. He splits the uprights with the extra point. A quick 2-play, 19-yard drive. And it's good
Very
for 7
strong
points.
start for Virginia Tech in front of their own fans.
All the research and
Is he going to fall behind early?
any offensive coordinator in the
Come
country
on.
that ever expects to have this kind of success. This guy deserves a raise.
He's to the 20. He gets hit out of bounds around the 27-yard line.
Let's go offense, come on. Come on.
And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan.
Oh, dude.
The offensive line has
Pressure
to
just
slow the guy down a little bit. He was
Getting
in there and
through, they were kind of like stepped out to the left a little bit, looking for patterns being ran to the left, and then Fletcher, Virginia Tech, just flying through there. They're in trouble right away, and that's going to
So the
be
sack makes this a 2nd and long.
a 9-yard loss, backing us up right away. They're a terrible start.
Trying to
This
change the
position.
play.
Try to run it, try to get to the outside here.
On the ground with the tailback.
This gets to the outside.
Pushed out of bounds.
This is third
Around
down,
the
a bit
25-yard
more
line.
manageable
A nice
here.
job on the offensive line, and they pick up a
Still
game.
gonna need ourselves a big time play here. Not an easy
From their
task.
own
3rd and
25-yard
12
line.
coming up.
It's 3rd down. And this
Come on.
place is rocking.
Jason's gonna get it to Pennington. Gonna try
And they make the stop around the 33-yard
to
line.
fourth
That's
there.
your goal on every possession. Force a 3 and out and don't
Lost
allow
on
the
first
offense
down,
to get
too
into
much for
any
us to
sort of
make
rhythm.
up with, and we're gonna have to punt it away.
They look like they've got the block on, and this offensive line's got to give him some time.
Strong
He
boot
really got a hold of
there.
that one. Signals for a fair catch.
So all Virginia Tech here so far. Defense really got to step up here. Come on.
The quarterback did a really
Coming
good
back
job
at
the
about
last
their own
drive of
14,
finding his
15-yard
receivers in
line.
space. And I bet he'll be looking to do the same thing again.
Come on.
Virginia Tech is up 7.
Harris going deep. He's got him, man. Bernard. Big game right away there for Virginia Tech. Once again. They're taking it to us early.
And they were ready for the blitz that time.
Well, I tell you what, I would think twice about bringing it
Harris
out
putting
like that
his
against this
right on
offense.
the money.
They handled it very well and turned it into a big game.
Come on.
And the big pickup up through the air has made it 1st and 10.
Gordon with the
And he's
tackle.
taken down right around the 40.
He just never had a chance to get any running room. The defense was on him almost as soon as the ball was snapped.
There we go. 2nd and 13 now.
2nd and 13. Ball on the 40.
No, Harrison
Takes
missed.
the ball inside.
But Gordon didn't.
And he's tackled after positive yardage. Rucker gains about 4 yards on the play. Third down, and they need to get it to the 28.
Yes, let's go.
That's a great tackle. The
We get this
47-yard line.
Oh, that is a big hit on the quarterback. That's one of those as an offensive lineman.
That's a big time play defensively there. Virginia Tech would be like a 53-yard field goal from that point. Any chance of that going away, able to get through eventually, get the big sack, dropping them back just a little bit past midfield. Here comes the punt team now for the Hokies.
After the sack, it's now 4th and long. Virginia Tech is up a score. They get this one off, and it's a beauty.
Touchback.
This one's going to be down to the end
So
zone.
big stand there from our defense, able to keep them off the board, keep this just a 7-point game here. Now we got to figure out a way to get things going.
They'll get the ball here at the 20.
Harrison,
On the option. And he's tackled right around the 18-yard line. The quarterback tried to do a little too much by himself.
keep on the
Maybe next
option.
time he'll get it out to the back so he can do something with it.
From their own 18-yard line. 2nd down.
Harrison gets it to Dorsey. He's got to get all. He's got to get him for a 1st down. Strong work after he got it.
Let's check in with Reese Davis in the
Nothing
studio.
beat the Chiefs.
The 3rd Saturday in October means one thing.
Alabama #1,
Clemson
7-point
and
lead
Oregon.
there. Home is
Tennessee and Alabama go head-to-head. And for Alabama, they use their potent ground attack to find their way into the end zone.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
To run here, 1st down.
They go with the run. Good outside run there. Pennington gets 6 yards on the carry. So it's 2nd down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the 1st.
He's going to flip it up
Yes,
to
Deacons
Morgan's
made.
got 1st down.
Tackle made around the 42-yard line.
Change
So
there
the
again,
pass was
so.
complete for a gain of 5 on the play, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
And I like the decision the quarterback made on this play. He didn't try to force a deep pass. Instead, he just threw a little dump-off pass that was good enough for a 1st down.
1st down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 42. Scrambling around. Throws it deep,
Garrison! Got it!
and it's the senior.
Let's go!
10. I'd go right back to him. He's got the
Let's
skills to
go.
make things happen, and the defense might not be able to keep up at this moment.
What a play! Tiger Garrison seeing that Baxter had a step, putting that thing right on the money. It is a massive game for us. A play action rolling off to the left. Just seeing that step, and what a nice throw. Let's go. 1st and goal coming up for us now.
1st down, and they are very close to tying this thing up.
Just pass it right here. 1st and goal. Some two Childers touchdown.
And he got it, touchdown.
Tremendous example of the type of chemistry that these
Not
two players
messing
enjoy.
around here.
When a quarterback and a
1st
receiver are on
and
the same
goal.
page,
Getting it in the
good
end
things
zone.
tend to
Two
happen.
Childers. You're on the board. Let's go.
here comes the kicker to try to tie this game up.
Excellent, John. I can take another quick look at this here. Touchdown. Finding a bit of space as soon as Childress makes a cut, turns around, ball there, right on the money. Excellent work there. PAT will tie things up. Walker right
And
on.
he adds the extra
7-7.
point. A 5-play, 82-yard drive, and the result, 7 points.
Huge pass just before that, setting us up in the
Wait
spot.
for it. Kick this one off.
Virginia Tech came out on fire. We've tied things up now. Let's go. Get ourselves a game here. Come on.
I don't think either team has a clear advantage so far. Let's see if they can make some plays and get a little separation.
Come on, defense. Bernard in motion.
Myers got to the receiver and he can't make the grab. From their own 25-yard line. Second down.
Valentine Hazel,
Bring it down
great
right around
tackle.
the 24-yard line.
Excellent play there. 3rd and 11. Here's a big time play. Come on.
3rd down and 11 coming up here. Ball on the 24.
Let's go.
He'll be sacked for a loss.
Bringing the blitz there. Getting them.
Keep just the right amount of pressure from the right direction.
We got some momentum going on here. Straight through there. Getting the big time sack. Let me do it for the first quarter. We'll see if they get a, if they snap it here to punt it. They will not. 7-7 after one. Great game we got going on here in the ACC.
We're even at 7 in this one. Sack makes this a 4th and very long.
Come on.
Barnes to punt. He puts it away, and it's a great kick. Pennington fields it to
Kid's got
37.
some room. He's going to get it
He
to
makes it out to midfield. He
midfield.
showed a good burst there.
Have some nice field position here. Let's go. 1st and 10. Come on.
They've been like a couple of fighters feeling each other out so far. Let's see if they start to open it up a little bit more now. He may have changed things up here. He's on the run.
There's some great play there, guys. Western Woods. First
Around the
down.
32-yard line.
I really like what the offensive coordinator is doing here. Throwing it on 1st and 2nd down to keep the defense guessing.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
1st down,
We
10
can
to
do this.
go.
Let's go.
Ball on the 32-yard line. They'll give it off here.
Middle.
Tackled after a decent run up the gut. And a 6-yard pickup by the halfback on the delay. They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down. Can't find anyone open.
Pearson trying to flip that one to Wood. Defender. Just back to the
It
hand
would
on it.
never happen if the receiver would have come back to the ball instead of waiting for it to fall into his lap.
Alright.
They're about 4 yards away here on 3rd down.
Try power run here. Let's go.
It's absolutely deafening down there.
Up to Goolsby's going to try and play for.
36-yard line. The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
It's dropped 4th and 3. We have a good kicker
So
right
the
here.
kicker
Start the
comes out. He'll try to put 3 points on the board. Wait for it. Is looking to go
Landon
up by
Walker.
3.
Spot on there. We got the lead.
And he got it.
That one looked looks like cake for this
All right,
kid.
so-
Chalk up 3 points for the offense.
10-7, Wake Forest. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He really got a hold of that kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions.
I'm gonna make it harder to catch me.
Knocked out of bounds.
Seven
Right
yard
around
pickup
the
for
32-yard
G10.
line. Hargrove gained 7 yards with a catch there. They need about 3 yards to get the first here on second down. Nice run
Yeah,
there.
that's the first time.
And he carried that one for a few yards.
You know, when you have a guy that can grab 5
First
yards or so
down,
consistently,
Hokies.
it sure takes some of the pressure off the passing game.
From their own 36-yard line. First down. And he carries the ball for a nice gain. So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Harris on the
Man,
outside.
can't get the tackle, man.
Gains his way to the 43-yard
First down,
line.
Hokies.
Let's throw it out to Reese now for a studio update.
The Tar Heels had the
Virginia
final
gonna get
spot
the
of
victory
goal with
there
number
over
25.
North Carolina.
Unfortunately, that didn't last long. And for North Carolina, they've lost 2 in a row.
From the 43-yard line. First down.
Come on. Lance makes the tackle.
The defense just met the blockers head on and drove them back straight into the run.
Let's go.
From the 46-yard line. Second down.
Man.
Room around the corner.
Ah.
And they make the stop at the 37-yard line. So it's third down now, and they're going to need about 4.
Let's go.
They bring the quarterback down.
Man, these guys can be aggressive. When you stand back there and take hits like that, you're definitely going to feel it the next day.
Another huge stand defensively when we needed it. Third down, look, they were trying to set a screen up, but we brought a lot of pressure, able to get in there. Big time play for us. Fourth down,
After the
Virginia
sack,
Tech.
it's now 4th and
Here
long.
comes our punt team.
The punter's going to try to pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here.
Fake. Good runs. No one's gonna make the tackle there. Short. Let's
39-yard
go.
line.
Interesting decision there, Virginia Tech going with the fake, trying to catch us off guard. Right here looking to just run it straight up. So we have a guy going backwards, but Nolan reading that one well. Adams was there too. Tackle made. Not gonna work out there for Virginia Tech. Big stand. Let's go now.
They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Wake Forest is up by 3. He's going to try and scramble.
Oh, here's the trying to get that to good. Not quite. Alright, let's try the option here.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. That could be a check with
Push
me
the
right
option
there.
this way.
They'll go with the option.
Gonna pitch it to Wood. Wood's gonna try to fight forward.
43-yard line.
Make it a 3rd and 6. Come on.
We got a 3rd and 6 here. All on their own 43. Gotta be hard for the offense to even hear the play call.
So to Wood, he's got it first down.
At about the 49.
They had a long way to go.
Let's go.
And the receiver managed to just get enough to pick up the first down.
It's a big time conversion there, moving the chains. 1st and 10, just past midfield now.
They come out in a goal line set. And he's tackled after 500 yardage. That makes it 2nd and 2. So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to
Am I
go.
going to take Goolsby here again? 2nd and 2. So gonna run it, and he finds his way through.
He gets to
Yeah,
about the
nice work.
34-yard line.
The reason why it's so crucial to be able to run effectively like this is it keeps the defense guessing. They have no idea whether you're passing or running, even if you need medium to long range yards.
1st and 10, ball on the 34-yard line.
And it's off to Morgan. Morgan's got some room. He's got a first
And
down.
he's tackled at the 24.
Smart
They've got
decision
a
aiming
solid
that
drive
football.
going here. But I know it's not going to mean
Type
that much
setting
without
up
putting
for
some
the
points up on the
keeper.
board.
Big play all the way up here to the 24.
From the 24-yard line, it's 1st down.
Harrison's gonna flip it up to Baxter. Nice pass and catch
14-yard
there.
line. About a 10-yard gain that time on the completion on the slant.
Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go.
So it's 2nd down, and they're only about a foot away from picking up the first down. Wake Forest has a 3-point lead.
Too much touch there. That pass ain't gonna work out.
And so it's another 3rd down upcoming here.
I'm gonna try to pick this one up on the ground. Come on. And up to Goolsby. He's got it and more. 1st and goal.
Takes it to the 5. That's good for a gain of 9 yards. That brings up 2nd and goal. First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line.
Goal Garrison's gonna keep it. Touchdown. Let's go.
He made a great move to get into the end zone.
There's a perfect play call. They look like they practiced that one a few times.
Very, very nicely done there. Another very smart decision by Garrison, keeping that one, finding the seam. Got a nice block there. Taking it into the end zone. Let's go. Virginia Tech, the favorites at home here. Trailing by 10 points now. Here we go.
They line up to kick this one away. And this is just a booming kick. This one's going to be down to the end zone for a touchback.
Come on. Good defense.
So you wonder what kind of excitement we'll see this time around.
Nance picks it. He's gonna go.
To the 10. Touchdown, Deacons.
That was a super play by the defender. Excellent interception and an even better return for the score.
What a play. Kirkland Nance picking this one off. And my, how things have changed here in Blacksburg. Virginia Tech crowd is stunned right here. Another touchdown right away. This one coming with our defense. Here's throwing this one out, trying to get there. What a play, Kirkland Nance. Picking this one off. He's able to take it for the score. Let's go. Here's the PAT 24.
And he adds the extra point. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Nice kick, plenty of distance. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. This drive will start at the 25-yard line.
We get the sack.
And he's going to come up with a sack. Virginia Tech's going to take their first time out of the half.
We've got all the momentum going on right now. Let's keep it up on defense.
They come up to the line here. It's 2nd down and 14 after the sack.
Harris dropped 4 yards on the sack. Oh, had an opportunity there, misses target. 34 coming up now.
From their own 21-yard line. 3rd down. He drops back.
Sack.
It's a sack. Even Deacons on this.
Austin brings him down. Immediate timeout. Let's go. We are really kicking him up here. Harris sacked again. This one from minus 10 yards. We should be getting the ball back with pretty decent field position. Can handle this well. Good blocking initially.
Pennington fields it at the
Pennington's passing made
That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. And he was able to pick up some nice yards on the return.
Come on.
Things are on the verge of getting out of hand before we even hit the half. These next few drives are going to go a long way in determining what kind of game this will end up being. Feeds it to the back. He gets hit out of bounds around the 43-yard line. Pennington comes away with 5 yards on the carry.
Gets some yards, gets out of bounds.
It's 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 43-yard line.
What you want again?
Tackle made at the 42.
We're going to go no huddle. 35 coming up. Yeah. Switch sides a bit here. Hustle. I'm going to try to get it to backside. He's got it.
He's tackled around the 34-yard line. A decent pickup on the pass play.
And I'll tell you what, the defense did everything they could here. Give credit to the quarterback for putting this ball where it had to be for his receiver to catch it. Great job.
He's changing things up.
Change move, wood catch bait, out of bounds, beautiful
Quarterbacks
done.
just love this scenario. He had his man one-on-one on a corner route versus man coverage, and you just saw it. It results in an easy 1st down.
Such a good drive going here.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 23. Garrison options out.
They're going to pitch it
Nice
out.
run to the left there. Wake Forest is going to have to use their 2nd time out of the half.
5. I could have taken it toward the sideline like an happen there. That's alright. So I have timeout left. Thinking halfway
From the 19-yard line, it's 2nd down.
I'm thinking they'll be expecting it. They are pretty well set up for it. So now we're going to hurry up.
18-yard line. And he gets a yard on the run.
And we're going to pick
And
that
no
off.
interception.
Not only a huge interception to get the football back and maybe have a chance to get back into this game, but this could really change momentum. You can see the players and how they're responding down there on the sideline about how excited they are to get the football back and have a chance to put points on the board.
Shoot. Not the way we wanted this to end here. Never really a chance. They're just completely forcing it, not necessary. That was just a very bad decision.
They line up at the 10. First down.
It's going to cost us an opportunity to kick a field goal.
Nice run up the middle.
We're going to halftime with a 17-point lead still.
First half comes to a close as they head to the locker rooms. 24-7, Wake Forest.
Alright, so not the way we wanted it to end, but certainly going our way here in the first half, outgaining Virginia Tech 219 to 157, 11-4 first down advantage. 42% on third down compared to 0% for Virginia Tech. They're also 0 for 1 on fourth. Turnovers, yeah. Couple of them. Time of possession advantage. The main thing is we have a 17-point lead. Could be a little better, but still 17 points. There we go. Tiger Garrison is 10 of 14, 137 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 INT, sacked 3 times. Clean up a bit here. Abe Pennington, 7 of 42, 5.9 average. Tiger Garrison is got a touchdown run, but back a little bit there. Goes to 30 yards. Musterwood, 3 catches, 35 yards. Francis Baxter, 3 catches, 73 yards. Joseph Childress has a touchdown with 1 catch. Austin Adams with 4 tackles. Nance with an INT. Pick 6, huge play there from Nance. Landon Walker doing his job. Paul Harris is 5 of 8, 136 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, sacked 5 times, bring a lot of pressure on him. Catches. Parrish had a huge reception. Rucker had a touchdown. 10 tackles for Ryan. Lloyd had the INT at the end of the first half. Halftime, 17-point lead. A ton of work to do here. Let's go. Start off strong here in the second half. Come on.
And the teams are lined up to start the second half. He really got a hold of that kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Let's take a minute to get an update from Aaron Andrews.
One thing that both coaches talked about at halftime was protecting their quarterback better. And for Wake Forest, the big play bug bit them a few times, and the coach pointed out it was just careless mistakes, easily correctable. Guys?
Well, this offense will look to improve their results on this series.
On defense, let's go.
They'll set up shop at the 25.
Come on now.
Harris.
Step
back to back.
First
He touched out of bounds at the 29. Rucker gains 4 yards on that reception. That makes it 2nd and 6. From their own 29-yard line. Second down. Looks to pass. He's on the run.
Let's go.
He gets sacked on the play.
The protection broke down. The defense was in the backfield in a hurry, and they brought the
Sack.
quarterback down. Nice
Come
play.
on.
It's 3rd and 11. Ball on the 24.
Catch me. White, we're going to make the tackle short of the first down. Let's go.
That'll bring up 4th and
Great work there from our defense.
Barnes is waiting for the snap. Booming kick. Signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch call there. Alright, let's go.
They'll
Come
start
on.
at the 19.
Playing well. The unfortunate interception and their last drive. Let's start strong here.
Scrambling around.
Oh,
And the safety with the interception.
fumble. No.
Picks up the fumble. He stripped the ball right out of his hand.
Well, he had better leverage there, and he just yanked the ball out.
Yes, that was another bad decision there. I can start this drive with a nice completion. Just not putting that where it needed to be. Anyway, we got a chance there to just throw way off, running off balance and just leading too far. An inaccurate pass there. Cost a mistake.
Excellent field position to start the drive.
And defense step up Bayless out here.
It's the tailback. He's in
And
the
there's a
40.
strong run
He's
for
just
Virginia
waiting on the
Tech.
13-yard line. And the tailback broke that one for a very nice
We're gonna
game.
get right back
The
in
offensive
here.
line some kudos there. They blocked very well up front to create the holes for this back.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 13. There.
Oh, they got it.
He's in for the score, and they're back in it.
He is such a talented, skillful back, as you saw right there. What makes him even better is that these coaches know how to use him.
And he converts the extra point. Virginia Tech is ready to kick it away. He got all of that one. He's to the 10. Makes it out to maybe the 19-yard line. The offense comes out of the field, and they're open to avoid the similar fate that killed their last drive.
The defense, I'm sure, will be aggressive again. They love going for the strip and attacking the football.
They'll bring it down to the 19-yard line. From their own 19-yard line, it's second down. 24-yard line. That'll make it 35.
Really need to get things going here. Get big third down play. Virginia Tech got some momentum building right now.
From their own 24-yard line.
Come on.
Third down.
What a nice pass
And
there
he's hit
to
immediately.
Baxter.
That's good for a gain of 10 yards. First down.
Very clutch. His ball really needed that one. And run the money. Raisey got hit. There we go. Made a couple bad decisions earlier on.
We've got a first and
Important
10.
play
Ball
there.
on the 34. Drop the
Oh,
throw
got a
on
nice
first down.
block
He's
and
finding
buy
one
some
open.
time and got it to Ross.
That's a great tackle at the 46-yard line.
Guys, I really like what the offensive coordinator is doing here. Throwing it on first and second down to keep the defense guessing.
That's a big time play there. Now let's look. Linebacker coming. Linebacker's gonna get this sack. But what a big time block here by Caldwell. Racing back in contact. Great job keeping eyes downfield, making a nice throw. Here we go to the 46
First down,
now.
10 to go. Ball on the 46. On the ground with
Quick
the
run
tailback.
there, maybe we
The
go.
halfback picks up a yard. That brings up second and 9. We've got a second and 9 here. Ball on the 45-yard line.
To Fuller, got him!
Right around the
Putting
14-yard line.
everything right on the money.
First down.
Man, that was an impressive looking play. When you can slice apart a defense like that, it puts a seed of doubt in their mind.
Garrison, he didn't like those interceptions he threw earlier, but really stepping up for us, making a beautiful pass down to Fuller here. First and 10 in the red zone.
So the big gain resulting from the pass play leaves us with a first and 10.
Touchdown would be huge, make it three
The
possession
defense
game.
gets set as they hope to create another red zone turnover. And
It was
off on the draw.
Pennington, just shy of
4-yard
first
line.
down.
That'll make it second and 10.
Solid run there. We are inside the 5-yard line now.
It's second down, and they're about the length of the football from the first down marker.
We'll look to run it again here. Goolsby kept
And he's
first
taken
down
down
for
at
second
about the
down.
3-yard line. Short gain there by the halfback for the first down.
Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains, and that's all that matters.
It's the 9th play of the drive.
Just power running again here. First and goal now.
They're packed in tight on the line.
Goolsby's
And they make the stop
No,
just
it's not.
outside the goal line. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
just shy of the end zone there. Very, very close.
From the 1-yard
Punch it in
line.
here.
Second down. They come out in a goal line set.
Goolsby's got it this
There's the handoff.
time.
He scores. Nice run and a score by the halfback.
And a nice call by the coach there. Just give it to your main man anytime you're near the goal line.
So they head.
That was a big time clutch drive here. Unable to punch in. Goolsby looking to come up. Gets hit, stays on his feet, bounces him to the outside, in the end zone that
Their
time.
chances to stop him, but in the end, he comes up with a big play.
Big extra point here. Walker
He
right
makes
on
the
the money.
PAT.
17-point lead.
Go to the studio for this Reese Davis update.
Let's check out what's going on
Arizona
in Tempe.
State
The
is
Sun Devils
leading
have
USC
the
in the
perfect
fourth
connection
quarter.
and a touchdown. Arizona
Big
State leads
time upset.
28-24.
Our score 31-14 here. Wake Forest gets set to kick this one away. He hits a booming kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. And for Austin, he's been a force for this defense.
Yeah, he's just got a knack for coming up with a big play. It's getting to the point now where it's just men against boys. This offensive line can almost try to do anything that they want. The thing I always say is that when you're on recess and you're in 8th grade and there's this one big guy that nobody else can block, and he's just bigger, stronger, faster, that's what a dominant defensive player can do to an offense.
Yeah, no chance there would not have been much cooking at all.
That makes it 2nd and 10. From their own 25-yard line. 2nd down. Has some dynamite. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line. That'll make it 3rd and 1. It's 3rd down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that first down marker.
Nolan's got the sack.
29-yard line.
Let's go. We get another sack here. Huge one on 3rd down. Harris trying to roll off of that one. Nolan right there. Big time play. And Virginia Tech gonna have to punt it away.
Pennington back deep to return. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Ball for the fair catch. The offense will start at the 24-yard line. They'll work the left side.
It could have been a big run.
Pushed out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
Good, solid running right there. Getting past the defensive lineman and into the secondary
Blocking
before he can
downfield
be
like
stopped.
Baxter.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 44. Takes the ball inside. Up the middle for a nice gain. So the draw to the halfback picks up 4. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 48. Nice run there. And he picked up almost 4 on that halfback delay. That'll bring up 3rd and 2. It's 3rd down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks.
Oh.
And they bring him down for a sack on the play.
It's a big-time effort sack by the defensive end. I want to also give some credit to the coverage downfield. The end never gave up on the play, but because the quarterback didn't have anywhere to go with the football, it gave the defensive end enough time to eventually chase the quarterback down for that sack.
I'm going to come to an end there with the sack.
Walker awaits the snap. He puts it away, and it's a great kick.
That's going to be a touchback.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. For Wake Forest, they're having success rushing the passer tonight. This defense has been bringing the blitz and is having success getting to him.
They also have that one takeaway.
They're still allowing the passing game to click.
Well, when you come after the quarterback and you don't get there, it usually leaves somebody open, or at least some space to work with.
The offense will take over at the 20-yard line. He gets hit out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Ball on their own 25. looking to throw. He's scrambling. He's tackled at about the 29-yard line.
That'll do it for the third quarter.
And they picked up 4 yards on the scramble. We head to the fourth. 31-14, Wake Forest. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1. And they got to him before he could get back to the line.
Let's go. Virginia Tech come out to a strong start in this one, getting a 7-0 lead. We've been outplaying them big time since then. Stuffing them there. They try to pick up the first down on the ground. They have to punt it away in here. Trailed by 17 in the 4th quarter, but deep in the
Really got a
territory.
hold of that one. He makes it out to maybe the 33-yard line. They'll go to work at the 33. Now he tries to buy some time.
Nice pass there.
He's taken down
Good
at
catch
midfield.
made.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Really still coming out
It's
here
1st
looking
and
to
10.
be aggressive,
All on
move
the
the ball
50-yard line.
offensively. So the whole 4th quarter to play here.
Gives it left side.
This is going to get
And down he
about 3
goes
on
at
the
about the
ground.
47-yard
Might
line.
start chewing the clock under 2 minutes here in
Maybe
the
3
4th
yards on
quarter.
that run.
Solid stop there by the corner on that one.
Ooh.
I'll tell you, I love to see a quarterback willing to step up and make tackles like that.
2nd down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 47-yard line.
To cross, that's a first down.
Tackle made around the 39-yard line. Here's an update from the studio and restate.
The Trojans come in
USC's
today's
got
game
the lead
ranked
in the
number
4th.
6.
It's a
Let's
close
take a look at this
game.
one again. The
Six.
Trojans unleash their
USC
aerial
taking
assault and
to
find
the
Tater
ranks
for a
there.
touchdown.
Fresno State. Interested to see how that one will turn out.
From the 39-yard line. It's 1st down.
Look to throw it here.
Incomplete, intended for his wide out.
Trying to get that quick one up to Pennington. Defender's able to close quickly.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 39. Here's the halfback.
Goolsby.
Knocked out of bounds around the 34-yard line.
That'll make it 35.
From the 34-yard line. 3rd down.
Baxter hangs on.
Ryan on the tackle.
Big catch there from Francis Baxter, his 5th of the game.
From the 22-yard line. 1st down. Hands it to the back. Runs outside for a nice gain. Goolsby picks up 5 with the carry.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's the 8th play of the series. On the ground, up the middle. They'll bring him down around the 14-yard line. He picked up around 3 yards on the draw play. And they'll look to convert here on another 3rd down. He's going to try and scramble. Goes right.
What an
Picked off.
interception by Baker. Dynamite, dude.
He needs to be able to read the play and then make the interception.
Wow. That's an incredible catch. Trying to get it to Childress there. Let's see what he's trying to do. I was on a bat, there was just a tremendous INT. Virginia Tech will take over at their own 3-yard line.
Got to be careful down here, deep in your own territory.
Back certainly way up against the wall. So it's smothered here.
Brought down at the 3. And the halfback's got nowhere to go.
You're not going to be able to get by a sure tackler like this linebacker too often.
It's 2nd down. Tough spot here, deep in their own territory. They line up in the jumbo set. He gets out to about the 6-yard line.
Yardage there.
From their own 6-yard line. 3rd down.
We're going to bring the heat. We're going to get a safety. Duke's flying in there.
Let's throw it out to Reese now for a studio update.
Coaches were ranked number 6. They get that
USC's going to get the victory. Arizona
State.
State.
They've now
Valiant
got
effort,
3
but
in
they
a
will
row.
fall short in
The
their upset
Trojans
bid.
get the win, 38-31.
All right, Reese, back to our game.
Big time play there. I mean, Virginia Tech obviously back way up against the wall. They're trying to set up a screen here. We bring some heat. Duke's flying in there. And Duke's making the hit in the end zone.
And down he goes at the 33-yard line. This drive will start at the 33. Inside handoff. And he's taken down at the 42.
Raw
They go with a run, and that'll be
penalty.
a gain of 9. So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go. Handoff inside.
Goolsby, what a run!
Inside the 30, the 10,
Let's go.
and he will score.
Ayo. Come on. Just going right up the middle, finding a seam and keep cutting it to the outside. Beautiful run. We are taking it to the Hokies now.
Great looking play by the offense as the halfback took it in for the score.
There's a play that was well designed and well executed. It can't get much better than that.
Oh. These run there, definitely the final nail in the coffin. At this point, going right up the middle. Great blocking, Gouldsby finding room, then cutting to the outside, avoiding the tackle attempt. He's off to the races. We are making a statement here in Blacksburg.
And he hits the PAT.
40-14 now. Gouldsby with the long touchdown run.
Looks like they're ready for the kick. He really got a hold of that kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. Virginia Tech, the favorites entering this one at home.
They'll start this drive at the 25.
Running into an angry and determined
Just under 3 to go
Deacon
in
team.
regulation. Feeds it to the back. Tackle around the 26-yard line. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
Rucker not quick to get
From
up
their
there.
own 26-yard
Hitting
line.
hard.
It's 2nd down.
Gonna get a completion out of him.
Brought down in the open field.
Not a real fancy play here, just a smartly run route. Good protection and a well-placed ball. Most times, you don't need much more than that.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Nice.
And they back up 3 yards on that play.
Not much going on there.
Let's go.
Those kind of plays will not work against this defense. You can be sure of that.
2nd and 13. Ball on the 41. Up the middle. Tries to get around the corner. He takes it right side for a good gain. Martin gets 6 yards on the play. 3rd down now, and they need to get it inside the 46.
They're still all over that
Around
one.
43-yard line.
Now, you're making it very hard for yourself to come back when you make play calls like that.
Let's
This
go.
is not the time to run the football.
Pennington is the deep man awaiting the return.
What an incredible bounce back performance this is out of us.
They ran the ball very well on their last drive, and it resulted
Taking
in
it
6.
to the Hokies in their home stadium.
Just over a minute in the 4th quarter. And he makes it out to about the 24-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Timeouts, of course, being called by Virginia Tech.
2nd and 8.
One kneel down
Ball on
will
the
seal
24-yard
this
line.
one. What a game! Let's go! Very solid performance.
The offense
Keep
lining
us
up in a
right
victory
on pace
formation,
in
and he
the
takes the
ACC
knee.
Atlantic, still controlling our own destiny in the Atlantic race. Big victory here. This should put us back in the top 10, I would think. A statement win here against Hokies.
And so that's going to do it. Our final score in this one, Wake Forest 40, Virginia Tech 14. Kirk, go ahead and just give us your reflections on this game.
I figured that this was going to be a real tight game, but they just took it to them in all aspects. Wake Forest won this game in emphatic and surprising fashion. I was expecting this to come down to the last possession, maybe even going into overtime. Instead, they just ran away with it.
Here's a look at today's Player of the Game. For Wake Forest, they improved their record to 6-1 with today's win. And for the Hokies, the fans are not going to be happy about the second loss of the season. Thanks for joining us for another game of NCAA Football 13. For Kirk, Aaron, and everyone here at EA Sports, Brad Nessler saying goodbye. We'll see you next time.
What a performance here, bouncing back after the tough loss on the road to get a big-time road victory here. And I'm sure we lost national respect after losing to Duke, but able to get a lot of it back here, I would think, taking care of business against the Hokies. Final score 40-14. Let's look at the final stats in this one. We outgained Virginia Tech big time, 438 to 196, 19 to 6 first down advantage. 45% on third downs. They were 0 for 9 on third downs, 0 for 1 on fourth downs. That is great work defensively. We lost the turnover battle, turned over 3 times, 3 INTs. Virginia Tech intercepted once, that pick 6. We had the time of possession advantage. Great game here. Tiger Garrison did not have his best game. 17 of 24, 238 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 INTs, sacked 4 times. He's got to clean things up for sure. We didn't need him to have a big game, and we got past the turnovers here, but throwing too many interceptions lately. Gotta step up his game. Running the ball, Pennington and Goolsby both had 14 carries. Pennington had 74 yards, Goolsby 127 yards and 2 touchdowns. Broke that long 58-yarder. Garrison had a touchdown run as well. Sacked a few times though. Rogan had 2 carries. Big game from Baxter, 5 catches, just shy of 100 yards. Childress had a touchdown. Wood had 4 catches. Ross and Fuller had 2. Defense, Terry Harrison leading in tackles. Kirkland Nance, that huge pick 6. That play really gave us a bunch of momentum, and Virginia Tech never able to get it back. Landon Walker, good game from him, doing his job. Field goals, extra points, punts. Nightmare for the Hokies at home. Apollo Harris sacked 8 times. He was 11 for 15, 179 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Gary Rucker, 4.1 average and a touchdown with 16 carries. Harris going way backwards, a bunch of sacks. Rucker, 3 catches, 28 yards and a touchdown. That was the leading receiver. Bernard and Parrish both had long receptions. Mike Ryan leading tackling for Virginia Tech. Lloyd had an INT. Baker had 2, a very nice catch, diving catch as well. But we were too much here for the Hokies. Let's go. What a performance from us. This is the absolute dream performance here. Not just taking on the Hokies, but doing it emphatically. Virginia Tech came out to a strong start, had a 7-0 lead. Looks like they were going to try to extend it. Defense got a big stand, big touchdown drive, and then big time second quarter, taking a 10-point lead after the touchdown was Garrison. Big pick 6, Kirkland Nance right away. Virginia Tech looking to make a bit of a run, looking to make a bit of a rally in the third quarter. Got himself a touchdown, but big time response from us and able to take care of business in the end here. 40-14, huge win for us, back in the win column. Really needed this one and we got it. We came together as a unit after the tough loss, really responded and rallied to the adversity. Huge statement victory for us. Let's go, Deeks!